What does true confidence look like? Not loud, not flashy, just unshakable. You know someone's powerful when they don't need to prove anything. Shunsui Kyōraku is exactly that kind of man. He doesn't look like a leader. He walks like he's got nowhere to be. He talks like life's too short to get worked up. He wears a floral kimono, drinks sake in the shade, and avoids conflicts every chance he gets. At the first glance, he's almost too casual, too whimsical. But under that relaxed surface hides one of the strongest captains in the history of the Soul Society. Because the truth is, when you've walked far enough down your path, when you have endured enough, trained enough, lost enough, you realize you don't have anything left to prove. Shunsui Kyōraku doesn't chase attention. He doesn't need to announce his strength. He doesn't even act like he's strong. He just is. And that's something many of us forget, because most of us live in a constant attempt to prove who we are. We fight to be taken seriously. We push to show others and ourselves that we are strong, smart, capable. And that pressure, it burns out. It gets us disconnected from ourselves. It ties our worth to performance, to outcome, to validation. But there's another path, the one Shunsui walks. A path where strength isn't a mask. It's not a performance. It's just the byproduct of walking forward, again and again, no matter what. When danger arises, Shunsui Kyōraku doesn't rush to draw his sword. He tries to solve things with words, with calm, with diplomacy. Not because he's afraid to fight, but because he knows full well what fighting means. Because the strongest people know exactly when not to fight. And when he finally does move, it's not with anger, not with pride, but with precision, clarity, and a quiet resolve. True strength doesn't explode. It lands like a whisper and cuts deeper than a scream. There is a moment during the war with the Quincy when Shunsui Kyōraku is pushed to its limits. He faces Lily Barrow, a sniper with godlike precision. And then Barrow ascends, vault standing, a divine transformation, power radiating like judgment. For anyone else, it would have been panic. For Shunsui Kyōraku, nothing changes. No screaming, no fear, just presence. He steps into the storm without trembling. And when his power is not enough, he doesn't shatter. He doesn't cling to pride. Instead, he trusts. He turns to Nanao, his lieutenant, his family, his student, and lets her stand at the center. She wields the sacred blade that reflects divine power, and together they face down the impossible. This is the deeper strength, not the strength to crush your enemies, but the strength to remain calm when your own limits are in front of you. To know that your path brought you here for a reason, that you are not alone, that your growth is happening even now. We don't need to be the strongest, we don't need to be fearless, but we can trust the process. We can trust that progress, even when slow, is far more valuable than faking strength. Shunsui Kyōraku teaches us that true strength is never loud. It never begs to be seen. It doesn't rush to prove itself.